allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's 2nd and 7. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's complete to Diggs. So the completion good for just 3. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and throw forward with May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. To throw, it's May. To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Kevin Farley. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 33. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now we're signaling the timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
Fields now to throw. A short throw pulled in by Woods. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's first and 10. Play action. May. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So this game tied at the half, and if you wondered who would come up with the first big play of this third quarter, we have our answer.
Well, in basketball, you know how they tell you to have active hands defensively? I think the same thing applies here. Nice job there, prying the ball free. And now the guys have a chance to take the lead if they can put something together. The beauty of doing it in football, you don't get called for a foul if you hit their arms.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down.
Here we go, son.
Back to throw. Fields. He's got Smith here. He's across midfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Now Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
It's 4th down.
The Folks' kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw here. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. May looking to run. He's got his target. That's complete. He's to the 15. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay. Touchdown!
Kyle Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Patriots have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. And after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Now it's Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that, what a dangerous throw there back across the field. But it's incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Green 19, just what? Go.
Here's Fields. The short throw pulled in by Woods. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here we go.
They snap it to Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jelani Woods with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jets have answered back with a 3rd-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Folk connects on the extra point. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's this complete to Boutte. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. May. And open left side. It's Williams. Yeah, he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. They'll go. It's Henderson. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the 1st down.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Throwing here is May. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They'll throw with May. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 11. Now, there was a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return.
And the Jets will take over.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Second and 7.
Here we go. 319, just cut.
Here's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run.
They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Alpha. 319. Alpha.
Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, son. Go.
To throw is Fields. This pass out wide to Hall.
Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
Here we go, son.
Straight ahead is Hall.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
Hey, don't jump. Ready? Hey, turn on, sir.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go, son. Extend. Hey, can.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields.
got his line back out of the backfield. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 19.
That's another Jets first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, here's Nwogu. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
319, Angel. Sit high.
On the draw, it's Nwogu. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Hey, Ted, blue 58, sit right. Bunch right. Sit right.
On second and goal, Fields. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Here we go. 319, let's go.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Adonai Mitchell with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jets are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Crazy.
Here's May. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Andre Cisco. Inside the 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Now Folk for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Patriots 21.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
May looking to run. He's got it complete to Diggs right side.
It's a gain of 8. And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard
To the air, May. That's to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Second and 4. Try to lay one up deep. is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Mac Hollins, 44 yards. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. And now the Jets are going to get this one, and that might be all she wrote. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, 47 yards.
And the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this from behind them. And he's got this one to Henderson. It's caught. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
To throw, it's May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And Diggs has it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
On the throw, led him too much that time, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. They'll look to throw again.
May looking to run.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Drake May.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Patriots are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little.